Ladies and gentlemen, Nez Porter back at you. So I did a video earlier about them trying to take down the trees along Melena Highway. So I'm gonna do a little bit more footage over here. So basically, all these trees with the these bands on there, they want to take these down. And these trees go all the way down the whole stretch of Melena to Mass Ave. Apparently they want to take all these trees down and make a bike lane on there, which they already have a bike lane. It's just not maintained properly. Now this bike lane is here, been here since like 81, 80, back in those early days. I believe it was 1980. I'm almost in a minute, but it's been there for quite a while. But the problem is, they want to make 2 more bike lanes, from what I understand. Maybe one on this side, one on the other side. And they said they're going to take down 120 trees, and they're going to only install, like, I think 200. Now, we need trees for shade, for fresh air, all that good stuff. Now, when they take all these trees down, guess what? They're going to put small trees like this up. That's going to take another 30-something years for these trees to grow. So this young lady here is doing a good protest over here. So I'm just going to show you and have her speak on the trees that they're trying to take down. How are you? I told you.
How are you doing?
Good. So just want to get a little footage of this right here. So basically save our trees. And if you want to call the mayor's office, which is 311, or if you want to call from outside of Boston, 617-635-4500 or 635-4000. So those are 2 numbers to call. Now tell us about the trees. So everybody wants to know about Melena's trees.
Well, these trees were planted in 1981.
Okay.
There were about 400. And the city has not replaced any of them. That means that they are 40 years old? Almost 39 years old.
39, 40, yeah.
And the city found a pot of money, $25 million in federal funds to do a highway project. And this was because it used to be land that was taken for a highway. They could do this here. And they decided to, first they thought that they would put a bus transit in the middle and then widen the road. And we protested because we need the trees. So they changed the tune. And they decided that they came up with a design to put 2 bike paths, one on each side of the road. That process, they're going to take down 121 trees. Some of them are not in good condition because, of course, they never took care of them. But then they say they want to replace them with 250 3.5 caliper trees. They're about
the
this
baby
big.
ones, yeah.
Baby ones. So the problem is that the trees that they're taking down, in addition to the trees that they're taking down, when they build the bike path, they're going to build over the roots of the trees, and they're going to damage the roots of the trees so much that they in a few years will be dead. You can see that in places like in front of the tropical foods, where they did construction and the trees were damaged, and now they're all dead or dying. They're not salvageable. So the issue is that it's not the trees that they're going to take down, but the trees that they're going to damage if they do this. In the meantime, we have a bike path already.
Right.
A 2-way bike path. We don't need a new bike path because we already have one that was built 41 years ago, in 81.
Right there, yeah.
And that they could just repair.
Right. I agree.
And the city is building 2 bike paths on Ruggles Street.
So right over here?
From here, from Tremont to Washington Street. So we don't need another bike path.
Oh, so they're going to go straight down Ruggles Street from Tremont right here.
Yes.
So that doesn't make any
Station,
sense.
Yeah, from here all the way down to Washington Street because the street is straight.
Yeah.
There's almost no traffic there. That's very safe. That makes a lot of sense.
So I don't understand why you need two bike paths. If you got, this is the main road right here. So if you have a bike path here, theoretically you don't need one over there.
But that's okay because that one goes from the station to Washington Street, which is where the businesses are. That's okay. And they could build one on Warren Street and keep going all the way to Blue Hill Avenue and, you know, do a good thing for people. In Dorchester, in Roxbury, go to Dorchester, but this goes nowhere.
If this just goes to Mass Ave, if you keep going straight down here.
Yeah, it ends up in Mass Ave.
Yeah, that's all it's gonna. But it's been here for years, and I noticed they haven't maintained the one that they have already.
Exactly.
So my question is, where's the money at that they were supposed to be spending to maintain it?
That's a good question.
Good luck. Thank you.
Thanks.
So in the last 40 years, someone was paying money to get this maintained. Now, if they were maintaining it, how much were they paying to maintain it?
Nothing.
So what we got to do is, now, does this belong to the city or belongs to the state?
That's a big question.
It's a big question.
Big question. It belongs to the city, but the state, it's weird. The state has a 40-foot
Oh, easement.
easement.
Okay, I got you, yeah.
It belongs to the state.
So the state has the easement on the side, on each side.
On each side, 40 feet.
Gotcha, yeah.
But they have given all that to like the water and sewer has taken some of the space.
Gotcha, yeah.
They use that space there is a garden.
Okay.
It's a vegetable garden for the community. And that belongs to the city.
Right.
So it's confusing. I don't know.
But no way, we can find out. That's not too hard to figure out.
But the city wants to give up this lot here, for example, for development. They're just giving all these lots for development.
They give it to development, but they won't give it to the people in the community.
No. And what we want is more trees and have a greenway.
Right.
Have a park where we can have orchards and more linden trees.
Yeah, those trees over there don't look too
Those
bad.
no, and there's some really old trees over there in that area. They're very ancient and they can
Those trees over there don't look too bad at all.
We should save those trees and then the other thing is that the trees that whatever they plant, they want to plant bigger trees. They're not going to do the job that these trees are doing.
Right. It's going to take another 40 years for those trees to even get half that size.
Exactly. Anyway, I'm done. It's 6 o'clock.
Okay.
7 o'clock.
Well, you keep up the good work. I'm going to make sure I let people know about this.
Yeah. Let me know if you put it in YouTube. Give me the link.
I'm going to give you the link. It's going to be under... It's going to be under Nezzer Porter. So if you look up Nezzer Porter on YouTube, you'll find me.
Yeah.
External Affairs Porter. So you'll see it. And I cover all different types of topics, matters of interest to the public, anything of importance. So just put, see how you got my name spelled right there, Nezzer? Just put Porter at the end of it, Porter. That's my last name. So last name Porter right there. And just look, if you type in Nezzer Porter, you'll see my videos on YouTube. Yeah.
Excellent.
So I will definitely put this on there.
Okay.
And I'll try to get more of them.
Yeah. Did you see the newspaper?
I haven't seen the newspaper. I heard on the radio this morning about how WBZ covered a story on it. And they were saying how they plan on taking the trees down. It was a small little thing, but it was on WBZ radio. But hopefully we get more publicity out there. We need to get more publicity.
WGBH also had something
WGBH, I checked them out too.
Did you have tea already?
I do have one of those. You gave me one last time, but I do appreciate it. I haven't even used it yet.
Yeah, I did.
But I definitely will.
Okay.
And once again, guys, we want to save Melena's trees along Melena Cass Highway. And, you know, this is what she...
Tell the mayor and stop this project.
Tell the mayor to stop this project. Marty Walsh. Now he's the guy that's in charge of a lot of the stuff that's going on in the city, selling out a lot of the property to the big investors, and he can't even clean up methadone mile, never mind cutting down trees. You know, that's the sad part about it. He wants to do everything else but the stuff that he should be doing. He can't clean up the Boston public schools. He can't put soap and working sinks in the bathrooms, but yet he want to cut down trees. There's so much stuff that he should be doing and could be doing, but he's not doing. And what do you think about the Boston public schools? That's another story, right? We'll talk about that next time.
Yeah,
That's a whole different story. Well, that's what they're going to do. If they send any kid to school right now, I'm pretty sure they're putting them at risk. You know, at one way or another.
Yeah, it's too bad, but we have to wait. Wait until they come up with some decent treatment.
Yeah, he doesn't have any plans whatsoever, but he wants to send the kids to school. So I understand he's going to try to do it virtual, but you know, he's not a good thinker. That's what it is.
Well, that's what everybody's doing in the world. It's been virtual.
Well, the problem with doing it virtual is most kids in the urban community don't have computers and internet service. So how are you going to do a virtual class when most of the kids cannot afford the computer nor the service? You know, some of them are living in shelters at this point. So there's a lot of stuff that's going on that no one's talking about. But Marty knows about it. Trust me, he knows about everything. If he doesn't know about it, he needs to open his eyes. But there's a lot going on.
On the other hand, I noticed that the city gave free tablets.
They gave free tablets?
Free tablets to tenants of housing, in public housing.
Okay.
Yeah. Until it's temporary, only until October.
So it's temporary.
Yeah.
So they basically loaned them to him. They didn't give it to him.
Yeah, they didn't give it to him.
Oh, I got you. So it's a catch-22 there.
Yeah.
Well, all the money that they make, they can afford to give a couple of kids tablets. You know what I mean? The millions and millions of dollars the city makes a year off of stuff that, like you said, they spend $25 million to take down trees, but they won't give kids $500,000 for education. That's bad. That's real bad. You know, I'm trying to come out here a few times and let more people know about it. Now, is anybody else joining you out here? Are you
yeah.
Other people joining you?
People, yeah.
Oh, okay. Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday more people.
Okay, I come by here Wednesday, see how things are going.
Yeah, maybe you'll catch them when there are more people.
Well, now what time is there more people? Like during the daytime?
I don't know.
I keep my eyes out. Like I'm everywhere. I'm out.
I know. Sometimes they come at 8 o'clock and sometimes they come at 6 o'clock.
Gotcha. Well, the more the merrier.
Yeah.
We can get more people to come down here Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Yeah.
Help support Melena's trees. Now they want to cut down a lot of, and that tree right there is like a baby tree. I don't know why they want to cut those. Those trees are like just been planted.
Yeah, they've been just planted and they want to get rid of them.
That doesn't make any sense.
Or
So
a bike path. I mean, it's so ridiculous.
Nah, there's nothing wrong with those trees right there. Leave those trees alone.
And they're taking trees for no reason because they just want to make the path straight.
Yeah.
They're cutting trees just so absurd.
Yeah, I don't see the logic behind that. Like.
And also, why would they make a path that is going to need repair in a few years? Again,
right.
They're building it on top of the roots of the trees.
Exactly.
You know, they flatten the sidewalk and then.
I agree.
It, you know, so nice and everything, but it's gonna
well, there's an easy fix to that. If they raise that up, elevate it up like 10 inches,
yes.
the roots can breathe, and then you can still build a bike path.
Exactly. That's what I say. And then they don't have to repair it every 40 years.
Right, because the roots will go underneath, and then.
Yeah, you should see the bike path on the Southwest corridor.
Southwest corridor.
It's already buckled.
Really?
And when did they build this?
That was.
When they built the Southwest corridor.
Southwest corridor was back in '85, I think.
85.
Somewhere around there. I remember when they took down the elevator trains over here. So it had to be. It was early '80s, maybe.
Yeah, early
maybe 84, 85, somewhere around there.
Yeah, so how long is that? Like 30 years?
Probably 30.
Yeah, 30 years. And
Maybe a little bit more, yeah.
It's already
Right.
damaged.
But the thing is, no one's maintaining
It's already,
nothing.
but even if you maintain it, it's just a bad, it's faulty engineering.
Mm-hmm.
When you see, I've seen trees planted above the sidewalk.
Uh-huh.
And they're planted above, and there's a place for them to grow.
To grow, yeah.
Then there's no problem.
I'm pretty sure they can contact some arborists and they can figure out how the trees should grow.
Yeah, they could figure something out.
Yeah, they could figure it out.
It's the same here. These trees, that sidewalk is going to be buckled, but
Mm-hmm.
that tree grows.
Exactly.
So what do? Cut the roots and redo the sidewalk. I think these contractors have it all figured out. They know that this is not going to last, so that's why they build this shit.
Right. This is more money in the next 10 years.
Yeah, in 30 years they can do it again.
Right.
So they don't care. And they keep doing the same thing
Over and over again.
Over and over
and just
again.
waste more money for no reason.
Money. Our money.
Our taxpayers' money, yeah.
Our taxpayers' money.
It's not fair.
This construction unions,
Well, Marty Walsh is definitely a union person. So what happens, he has a deal with the unions. And he tells them, I'll give you so much money in the city. And that's why the unions endorse him. Because he promises them so much money in the city. And he has these secret private meetings. I don't know if you guys know about it. Marty Walsh has private meetings without us being there with union representatives and telling them how he's going to do certain things. Trust me, he does it all the time. Ask Marty Walsh how many private meetings does he have without the citizens knowing about it. That's how remember that thing that his two representatives got caught strong-arming the movie industry because they were trying to extract money from them because they were non-union people. There's a lot of politics going on, and Marty knows about it. Trust me. If Marty says he doesn't know about it, he's lying. Trust me. I can almost guarantee you. He sends them over there in a special kind of way. But Marty's been corrupt for years, and not only that, he's a bad alcoholic too. So.
He's not an alcoholic. He stopped drinking. He's a recovered.
You think he recovered completely?
Yeah.
He doesn't drink any alcohol at all?
Yeah.
Maybe not even a sip?
Not even a sip.
Not even a little sprinkle?
Yeah, because you can't. When you're an alcoholic, if you drink a sip, you're done.
You're done, okay. So we got to see if he actually drinks. I heard he used to hang at JJ Foley's. I don't know if he's still hanging out there.
I believe that you can do it.
Yeah, you can do it.
Yeah, people do it.
You be safe until next time.
Okay.
Alright.
It was a pleasure. I'm glad to meet you.
Alright, you take care.
I can't wait to see your video.
Alright, I'm going to try to post it, if not tonight, tomorrow.
Okay.
But there should be one on there now already about it.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, take care. So ladies and gentlemen, they're going to cut all the trees with the bands on it. And when I say all the trees, that means all the trees with these little silver strappings on. Now, some of these trees do need pruning. Some of them might need replacing, but not all of them. Now, if you were going to replace them, I think you should do it on a gradual level. Maybe take out 3 or 4 here and there. That way people still have some partial shade rather than no shade at all. Because when you take off everything at one time and you leave them with nothing, that shows that you don't really care. But if you do something and improve the area over a protracted period of time, then maybe we can work with you. But you just don't decide you're going to cut down 120 trees and not put nothing back right away. Well, put something back, but not as good as it was. Put down, I guess he said he's going to put back 200 trees, allegedly. We don't know. I got to get the exact number. Because somebody's saying 200, somebody said 250. I know for sure he's taking off like one, or taking down, I believe 120. One day I'll count all those bands and see if they add up to 120. But it's quite a few of them though. Until next time, guys, I'm Nez Porter signing out.